Hi, I'm Katie. I've been surrounded with vintage goodies most of my life, but just in the last 10 years, I've figured out just how much delight I get from having it in my home and looking at it for other people. Come along as I share my shopping adventures at thrift stores, estate sales, and sometimes even along the curb. I will also be showing some of my decorating projects that I've completed and how I have chosen to add vintage to my home for a modern granny chic look. I hope you will find joy along the way as we reawaken vintage. Hi everybody, welcome to another edition. Today we are on our way to pick up some goodies from an estate sale. I was able to get not just little things to sell on Facebook and to you guys, but also some bigger pieces of furniture to sell locally on Marketplace. I think I got a pretty good deal. One vintage cabinet nobody bid on, and I got it for $1. There is a Sears old traveling case or trunk that has stuff in it that I'm super excited to go through. So let's see what we're gonna pick up. Okay, here we go. This is what I got. And why in the world I thought all of that would fit in our cars, you know, who knows? A little too optimistic. One trunk. This is the one that's got the goodies in it. Trunk number 2 has nothing in it. We have old cabinets, just so cool. This one does have a crack on the door, but it's really not that noticeable. This one, can't really see it because it's blocked. It's just amazing. Just amazing. Now, are you ready, guys? This is why you need to maybe do some of this yourself. This cabinet, I do not know why, no one bid on it. So I got it for $1. Little cabinet here. My big, heavy hat box. My amazing, oh, there is a Santa. He must still be in the car. Vintage cast iron, although it looks like maybe somebody more recently has tried to paint this, but super cool. We got a table, 2 different tables with marble on them. This is just hangs up on the wall in the corner. Little magazine rack. Again, sorry, this is the back of that. You're seeing the back of things. This one. So I will be busy trying, oh, and a chair. I will be busy trying to shine these things up. I'm not going to be painting them. I'm not going to be restoring them. Those are things for other people if they want to do it. So what we're going to do now is, this is the end of this video. If you're interested in watching me unbox the amazing stuff, I'm going to make a whole separate video about it. So for now, thank you so much for watching. You got just the true me, right? The one that is so normally organized, admin oriented, but when we get carried away with furniture, the poor men in my life get carried away too, whether they want it or not. Yes, we're going to Longhorn Steakhouse in just a little bit to make up for the day that I've put them through. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Share us with your friends, comment below, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Well, hi everybody, welcome. This is the follow-up video to all of the goodies that I was able to purchase on an online estate sale. And the one thing that I was so geeked out about was this vintage trunk. They showed the pictures online just like this. It's like, I've got to have that. What is in here? What magic could lie in here? But it does make me sad that this, and again, let me first preface this, I do not live in a rural area, but this literally was a barn find. The people had a barn in the back of their house, and that's where this was. So somebody had passed away or had to move away, and the relatives just wanted it all gone. So the fact that they just sold this as is with all of the goodies in it makes me a little sad, but for you and I, we get to unearth this. This is so, so cool. I almost feel as an honor and a privilege to be able to see what was in here that was special enough that they would put it in this trunk. So let's get started. And I am sitting in an old chair that I got as well that somebody put casters on. It's our rollers. Okay, it does smell a little mothbally. Understandable. I don't know when the last time this was opened. So an old California fruit box, which alone is cool, but unfortunately they've written odds and ends on there, but maybe I can get rid of that because that's really pretty just on its own. All right, that's the other side of it. Let's see what's in here. Vintage sewing items. You've got a doily that it's seen better days. It needed some mending. Maybe that's why it was in there, because she was going to mend it. Again, the stories. We don't know the stories. A little pin cushion. Those couldn't be too old. Just random things. Paint chip. She was thinking of doing something maybe. That's very interesting. Then all the sewing notions that you could have. Oh, like the whole box, just as is, right? Some vintage lace, some more buttons. Just amazing. Okay, there's that little box. That's what was in her odds and ends box. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side, and we're going to dig our way down here. We've got, which definitely has either some staining on it or just from being in here. What is this? I thought at first when it was folded that it was a pillowcase, but it's definitely not. Are they curtains? What did she do? She did something on her own. What do you think, guys? It's almost like, would it go on the couch? Like the back of a couch? It's like, it's embroidered with the letter M. That's the only thing I can think of, right? Because it opens up and it slides. That would be my guess. Any other guesses? Put it in the comments. So we're going to try to wash that up. Something tells me not all the stains would come out. If you have any tips on how to get stains out of old vintage, I have yet to be successful. And honestly, I think working full-time, I just don't have the time to maybe try to investigate it more. But if you've got a foolproof way, share it with me in the comments. Okay, let's see what's next. This is, again, what? It's to, oh, it's got to be a pillowcase, but it's huge, guys. It couldn't be a pillowcase. There's no buttons on it, but you can see, and this is the other side. It doesn't feel to me super, super old, but I have no idea. It's way too big to be a pillowcase, I would think, but that would be the only thing that would make any sense. All right, if you have any clues, suggestions, thoughts, let me know. All right, we'll put that aside for right now. This definitely reminds me that this was her sewing trunk, right? That's what this seems like. A vintage plastic doily, very popular back in the 60s and early 70s. What else did she do here? Would you, I guess, hold sewing things in there, and then maybe you could take it with you or take it from room to room. It's really, really cute, kind of padded. Put that there. This says Grandma something, shaving mug and brush. Oh, Grandpa. Gosh. So that's somebody's last name. So it says shaving mug. Oh my, and his brush. And it's still in here and nobody wanted it. Oh. So let's see. See if I can do this with one hand. That's the tricky part. One hand. Well, I can get the brush out. The shaving mug, does it have anything on it, or is it just a plain mug? It looks to me just to be an old vintage mug. So sentimental value, nothing decorative wise. Ray Hayden, H-E-I-D-E-N, Grandpa Hayden's shaving mug. Oh, okay, there we go, Grandpa. All right, I'm going to have to start putting things on the floor here. Okay, this is not old, as we can tell just by the... So this has been opened more recently because she added this. But recently, I don't know how many years is recently. Okay, this looks like another bag. Sears, Roebuck and Company. Vintage lace. I mean, we're talking vintage lace. It's just a bag of lace and trimmings. The fuzzy ball ones. So I won't pull everything out of there. Whoopsie. Well, I'm pulling everything out even though I don't want to. But that's a whole bag of vintage stuff there. We've got some blue corduroy. A big, oof. Oh no, I thought it was a big, I thought it was like yards and yards of blue corduroy, but it's not. It's, oh, well maybe it is. I thought it was, I am getting turned around with then I thought it was a pillow because it's sewn, but it's a bag with more blue corduroy in it. Okay, so if you like vintage blue corduroy, I've got a lot of that. Let's see. I'm still waiting for any of this to be a pillowcase. But nothing so far. Do we have another one of these wacky? We do. It's another one of these, what I have to assume is for the back of the couch. This is a butterfly one. Fascinating. Fascinating. The first time in all the years that I've been doing this that I've seen that. Then we have, what is it, a vet? What is it? Oh, it's a little baby boy jumper. Velvet blue. Don't know that it's that old. The buttons definitely don't say really, really old. Handmade. Okay. That's that side. Then this side has a really cute apron. We've got some more kind of canvasy feeling material there. Got some of that there. This is really cool. Again, don't know how old any of these are. Ding, 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 guys. The smell that I smelled. Vintage mothballs. For $5, I will send you vintage cedar scent mothballs if you would like them. Oh my goodness. And again, barcode on it. Not that old, but there's the smell. Okay, thank goodness I figured out what the smell was. Ooh, it kept away the moths. Okay, so looks like fun. Don't know that it's that old. Has a kind of a canvasy feel. What else do we have? Oh, we have more mothballs, guys. More mothballs. Oh, again, smell-o-vision. If you only could smell what I'm smelling here. Okay, what is in? Oh, the whole box is falling apart. Okay. Clamps. Not sure what that has to do with sewing. But some vintage clamps. Brighton is the name. Pretty cool. All right, there's that. We have another bag of just notions. I just love it. Just love it. Again, I don't think too vintage, but mixed in. We've got lots of vintage stuff mixed in with non-vintage stuff. We have an old hairbrush. Aww. Silver plated. We have, please don't tell me it's another one. This looks like hand painted on here. And let's see. Once again, I'm assuming it's for the back of her couch. Are all of these going to be that? All right, some embroidery hoops. We have a hanky, very pretty. Let's see. Oh. Oh, oh my goodness, guys. What do I have here? What is it? Okay, I'm assuming that this was for the clothespins, right? You would hang. It's seen better days, but look at him. That's a kitty cat sailing it. Oh, it is. Look at it. It says laundry. Oh my goodness. I don't care that it is old. I'm not going to try to get the stains out of it. Someone, if you're interested, you can get it just like this. This is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. It's not for the back of your couch. Let's see what she was doing here. She was starting to make maybe a pillow. We only got part of it done. Oh, what is? Oh, okay. We've got a set of them. Maybe we've got. What are the colors? We've got a purple, a yellow. And then this one's a pink one. So cute. And let's see what else we have in here. And this is just the top tray, guys. I haven't even gotten to what's in the bottom. Scarf. It's a design for a scarf. Nowadays, it could be a table runner, right? Because it's long. Okay. We've got... She never got started on it. Oh, she did. Just the little top row. What is it? It's a saying for something. Oh, she never got to it, really. And then this is not old. Just a pillow that she used for something. Okay. I have to say goodbye for just 1 second because I have to lift this big tray out and then we'll see what's underneath. Okay, tray is gone. It doesn't look like too vintage stuff under here. We've got, what is this? Just some old fabric. Maybe this is what she would use then as she was going to create something, or I don't know. Part of a sheet? I have no idea. Not of much interest, just plain white material. There. Yeah, just all. But I'm sure she was going to embroider on all of it. There's a lot of it in here. We've got some burlap. What does the burlap have? The burlap has what probably was a red streak on it. Let's see if it said anything. It looks like, yes, it does say something. Let's see what it says. Is it an old bag? It's an old bag of some sort. 5590 or 99. Could it be a big potato sack? Trying to figure out where the top is. I cannot tell. We're further away, right? 7 KS Nido. And what does it say here? What does it say, guys? Is that an R? R-A-F-A-T-E-L? I don't know what this is. If you know. I mean, it's a big bag. We know that. But what was originally in it, I have no idea. Vintage, if you like, probably 1980s floral material. This is cool. Oh, not 1970s. 2 3/4 yard of material. She meant to make something. I'm assuming this is from like the 80s or 90s, not really, really old. We've got, oh my, this was a cover for a mattress. We've got lots more of her plain white vintage material to do stuff with. This, it's like a little, like a baby's quilt probably, or not quilt, but you know, covering. It's ripped. Don't know if anybody would have any interest in that. It's kind of okay. We've got another bag full of vintage lace notions. I mean, big old bag of that. Wow. Okay. Some more material that's not old. So she has been in this more recently. I like to dream that it was sitting there for years and years and not opened, but this is all more newer print. Let's see. She's gonna make something, some little outfit of some sort. So just lots of material. Cute material though. That's really pretty material. She's got a lot of this. She was gonna do something with some polka dots. Okay, so let's get to thank you for shopping Sears. Let's see what was in the Sears bag. More material. Oh, I don't know if I can do it with one hand. It's teal. It's my color. Back in the day when you could buy material at Sears. Sears Dacron Polyester Comforter Bat. This is batting for... Now I see why the listing for this was a Sears and Roebuck trunk. It's not that the trunk is from Sears and Roebuck. Everything in it seems like it was from Sears and Roebuck. All right, so not quite sure if there's any demand for Sears and Roebuck batting for your comforter, but I got it. I got two 80 by 90. Oh my goodness. And then we have old newspaper and newer newspaper. Let's do that. That's always fun. Oh my goodness. Do you remember? I'm an 80s child. Do you remember OP, the brand OP? There you go. This has got to be from the 1980s. 1982. There we go. Jordache and everything. Grand opening of the Sears store. Okay, let's see. Let me dig in here. 1959. Ooh, sorry. 1959 was when this was originally probably set up to do something with. All right, guys. My sewing chest has been unveiled. Some fun goodies in there. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for going on these crazy adventures with me where I get in a little over my head, but we have lots of fun along the way. As always, we would love for you, if you haven't already, subscribe to us. Tell your friends. This alone is a beautiful trunk. I've never seen one with little raised. Oh my goodness. The trunk's for sale. I don't need another one. I now have 3. Thank you very much. That one's in really bad shape. Anyway, I got sidetracked. Thank you for watching. If you have not yet, please, down below the video will be the link to our Facebook group. That's where myself and some other ladies get together twice a week, and we have sales on Facebook of vintage goodies. Same name, Reawaken Vintage. So click that link below and join us. That's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching.